Imagine living in a time when widows and the poor were often seen as burdens on society. Yet, amidst this injustice, a great man emerged with noble character, carrying a message of humanity that challenges outdated norms and brings hope to hearts. In this video, we take you on a journey through one of the most impactful stories in the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His marriage to Zaynab bint Khuzaymah, mother of the poor. Why is this story important? Because it's not just about an ordinary marriage. It's an inspiring model of mercy, solidarity, and the care for widows in Islam. Together, we will explore the life of a remarkable woman beloved through her compassion and the role of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in promoting justice and mercy. What makes this story so unique? And how can it change the way we view life today? Stay with us to discover the answers. Who was Zaynab bint Khuzaymah? In the Arabian Peninsula, before the rise of Islam, Zaynab bint Khuzaymah bint al-Haris al-Hilali was known among her people by the title Mother of the Poor. This was no ordinary nickname. It reflected a life filled with kindness and generosity. Zaynab, may Allah be pleased with her, had a heart wide enough to embrace the poor and the needy, and she was always striving to ease their pain. Growing up in a tribal environment that valued nobility and bravery, Zaynab stood out for her humble nature, generosity, and constant efforts to help others, making her beloved not only among her people, but also in the hearts of all who knew her. She became a model of virtue in her community. Her first marriage and the great trial. Zaynab first married Abdullah ibn Jahash, a companion of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who embraced Islam early and participated courageously in the first battles of Islam. Their marriage was founded on love and faith, and they shared a life full of understanding and loyalty. However, their happiness didn't last long, because during the Battle of Uhud, Abdullah ibn Jahash was murdered, leaving Zaynab a grieving widow. But despite the loss, she didn't break. She continued to support the poor, bearing the burdens of life with unshakable faith and determination. Her marriage to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. After the martyrdom of her husband, Zaynab found herself in a difficult position. But Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the symbol of mercy and compassion, chose to marry her. This marriage was a tribute for her noble character and a message that widows should be honored and cared for in Islam. The marriage took place in the third year after Hijrah, and it had a profound impact on the Muslim community. Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, marriage to Zaynab was a clear indication that Islam values widows and encourages their care. This wasn't just a union of a man and a woman, but a practical lesson to the Ummah on solidarity and selflessness. If you find this story moving and full of lessons, this is just the beginning. We have more inspiring stories filled with wisdom here on our channel. Subscribe now and join our community dedicated to gaining a deeper understanding of our Islamic history and learning valuable lessons from it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you are the first to watch our latest video. Her short time with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Although Zaynab's time with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was brief, it was filled with valuable lessons. She was known for her humility and love for goodness, and she was cherished by the Prophet and the other mothers of the believers. Sadly, their marriage lasted only for 2 or 3 months, and Zaynab passed away. Her loss was a great sorrow, but she left an unforgettable impact on Islamic history. Lessons from the story. 1. The status of women in Islam. Prophet Muhammad's, peace be upon him, marriage to Zaynab shows how Islam elevated the status of women, especially widows. 2. Mercy and solidarity. The story highlights the importance of mercy and caring for the weak in society. 3. Timeless messages. The relationship between the Prophet and Zaynab is a model of forgiveness, justice, and strengthening human bonds. 4. Selflessness and faith. Zaynab's unwavering faith and patience in the face of trials serve as a lesson in perseverance and trust in Allah. Lessons for today. How can we apply the values of mercy and solidarity in our daily lives? How can we honor widows and the needy in our communities? And what lessons we can pass on to our children from this story? Conclusion. The story of Zaynab bint Khuzaymah is not just a page in Islamic history. It's a beacon that guides hearts and minds. It calls us to learn from the character of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and to make mercy and solidarity a part of our daily lives. If you are looking for inspiration, you have found it here. Share this video with those you care about, and let's spread this noble story to the world. Stay safe and in Allah's protection.